What's up guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the ultimate book vlog number 2. In this video, my family is going to be choosing my October TBR. We're going to be book journaling and we're going to have a little segment of a reading vlog. Come along for the ride, and without further ado, let's get to my family choosing my October TBR. So as you can see, I have laid out the books here in, I think, a really cute order. So let me show you guys the books that I really want to read this month. Out of all of them, I want to read my husband's book called Warrior of Light. I also really want to read The Perfect Couple because I'm going to watch a Netflix series with my mom. I am kind of into this reread, but it's a reread, so I'm not like super like wanting to do this. But out of all the rest of these, I want to get to Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. I literally just got this book yesterday, and if you guys don't know, I read Better Than the Movies, I believe it was 2 years ago at this point, and I loved it. So this is a sequel. I'm so hyped to read this. I think I might read it additionally onto my TBR, but we'll see if somebody picks it. And then on my radar, but not so priority, is The Story Collector by Evie Woods. She also wrote The Lost Bookshop, and I also want to get my hands on that book because that would be great. So those are the books that I want to read in the month of October. Let's hope that my family picks them. So I actually do have a few picks for myself that I am going to read no matter what. So let me show you what they are. I actually got these from the library. So we have the second book in a Natural series, which is Killer Instinct. This series is by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I talked briefly about it in a previous video, but it's basically a bunch of prodigies that are helping in this little institute to fight crime and find serial killers, pretty much. So I have the second book, Killer Instinct, which I got from the library. And then I have the third book, which is All In, which I also got from the library. So I do need to finish these this month so I can return them. So these are the two books that are already on my October TBR. Let's get into what I want my family to choose for me to read in October. All right, guys, so the first person that I'm gonna ask to pick my TBR for October is gonna be my mom. Say hello. Hi. Okay, so all the books are right here. So my mom has these to choose from, so you can choose now.
And the winner is...
Oh, nice! The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hilderbrand. Thank you! I'm gonna have my son pick my October reads. So these are the two books that I'm gonna have him choose from. All right, Joshua, which one do you like better? Touch the one that you like better. This one! Okay, guys, he picked A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I have my wonderful husband here. He's going to pick my third book for my October TBR. Let me show you the new little setup that he has to pick from. These are the books. Feel free to choose.
Okay. Wow, this is a tough choice. I think I'm gonna pick this nice little one over here.
Okay.
Not because it has my name on the cover, because I think the cover is awesome. And it's about Jesus.
Awesome.
Yes.
I love that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you so much. This is my fifth book on my October TBR. Funny enough, it's actually written by him. Very excited for this. All right, guys, so this is my dad. He's gonna be the fourth person in my family to pick my October TBR. So without further ado, Dad, these are the books. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Feel free to pick whichever one you want me to read in this month.
Okay, so these are the ones that you want to read this month.
Yeah, these are all part of my fall TBR.
And you want my recommendation to start with one. Well, my pick is... I'm going to get this one.
No! That's the one I wanted! Thank you!
Awesome.
Thank you so much! This is my last pick of October. Me and Mom thought you were going to pick A Gentleman in Moscow.
Oh, no.
No. Okay. Thank you! Alright guys, so now that my family has picked my entire October TBR, let's go through all the books that they picked. First are my library books. Like I said, that's Killer Instincts and All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Then is The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hilderbrand. A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. Warrior of Light by Nicholas Corrado. And Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. I am so excited for this entire stack of books. These are all like probably my most highly anticipated reads for the fall season specifically, and one new release like this one, as well as my husband's very own book. So I'm so excited. That's a perfect segue into the reading vlog portion of this video. Let's get into Killer Instinct together. Alright guys, we have many updates since the last time I filmed. The first one is I have already finished 2 books off of my October TBR. The first one is The Perfect Couple, which is the book that my mom picked. And the second is Killer Instinct, which is the book I got from the library. So that only leaves 4 more books off the physical TBR. It's going to be Nothing Like the Movies, Warrior of Light, and All In. Now for a little mini excursion that you guys saw, I actually ended up going to Barnes & Noble with my dad, and he got me Betting on You by Lynn Painter. This is the only young adult book of hers that I did not own, and I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. I am such a fan of Lynn Painter's young adult romances. She knows what it's like to capture the essence of being in high school, having a crush on somebody and not knowing if it's gonna work out. And Better Than the Movies was the first book I had ever read from her. I rated it 4.5 stars. I thought it was so good. I think about that book so often and the way that it made me feel. The second book I read by her was The Do-Over, and then as you guys saw, I have Nothing Like the Movies. We'll see if I get to this in October either way. In terms of rating and reviews, I read The Perfect Couple first, and I read this one actually fairly quickly. I have read Ellen Hilderbrand's writing before, and she kind of sticks to the same themes of drama, infidelity, and just a bunch of mysteries. I rated this one 4 stars. I didn't really love how it ended. There was no redemption aspect. There was no nice, neat wraparound bow. It was kind of just like, this is what happened, and that's that. You know, there's nothing we can do about it. To me, it wasn't a satisfactory resolve. Based on that, 4 stars. Then I read Killer Instinct, and I rated this one 3.5 stars. This one, I feel was, I don't know if I want to say darker than the first book, because to me, these books are really dark. They're kind of sinister because you're literally in the mind of serial killers, which is not something your average person would ever want to do. But as the synopsis goes, these teenagers are all like naturals at lie detecting, emotion reading, profiling. They all are hired by the FBR to kind of work on cold cases, but of course in each book they end up working on an actual case that hits a little too close to home to each one of the characters. There's also a love triangle in this book. I don't know, something about Jennifer Lynn Barnes' main characters, they don't feel well fleshed out. I felt like this in the Inheritance games. I just feel like the main character point of view that we're in, I don't see her having a personality. Like the only thing that she has going for her that we know about her is that she's a profiler and she likes 2 boys, but she's not allowing herself to like the boys or acknowledge that she likes them. She doesn't have any character traits that I can hold on to and relate to. She just is like some entity that we're like reading the thoughts of, but she doesn't have anything of substance. I think my one critique would be for Jennifer Lynn Barnes to flesh out her main characters more so that they're people, more of actual personality types, because the rest of her characters in this book I actually like a lot more and feel like they're real people. Anyways, 3.5 stars, and honestly I'm surprised. I didn't think I'd be able to finish 2 books in October this early, but I'm happy about that. So without further ado, let's get into book journaling. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the ultimate book vlog number 2. I know I did. Comment below what books you guys are reading and what books you guys think that I should read this fall, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. God bless you guys, and peace.